Andrew Tucker, and welcome to Andrew Tucker World. What's going on, all my great people? What's going on, all my boxing fans? It's going to be a real quick video, very, very short video. I had to make this video. I couldn't go live because it's late, and I got to get up real early in the morning. But listen, I had to make this video. People were going live, making videos, talking about the press conference. Listen, Canelo said one thing. He said one thing that really got my attention. Really got my attention. And he said one thing that I agree with, 100%. He told Caleb Plant, you are not on my level. Caleb Plant is not on Canelo's level. I agree with Canelo. I agree with Canelo. He's a good fighter. You know, he's a skilled young fighter. You know, he's skilled. He's a skilled young fighter, a slickster, per boxer. You know, no disrespect, but he's not on Canelo's level. Canelo is not a good fighter. Canelo Alvarez is a great fighter. He's on the elite level, the highest level. Elite level. He's an elite level fighter. The kid, listen. The kid is not going to beat Canelo. He's not on this level. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Caleb Plant can prove me wrong. He can prove me wrong. I just don't see it. Judging off his last fight, of course, you can perfect your craft. You can continuously perfect your craft, add to your game, make the necessary adjustments, improve, work on some things you may lack in, and, you know, of course, you want to be better than your last performance, so you bring Hall of Famer, legend, living legend, you know what I'm saying, former #1 pound for pound undisputed fighter, Andre Ward, into the camp, you know, to sharpen your skills, to take things to a whole nother level, you know what I mean, to work on some things, to perfect your craft, to get better, to evolve, to transform into a different fighter that's on another level. That's on a whole nother level. So at the end of the day, I love the fact that he brought Andre Ward in, you know, to work with him. But Caleb Plant is dealing with a very dangerous, fundamentally sound fighter, good at cutting off the ring, vicious body attacker, good at slipping punches, good at putting his punches together, a very dominant boxer puncher, a guy that throw mean combinations, that's a vicious body attacker, good at mixing up his punches, going to the body, coming back up to the head, that's good at slipping punches, setting you up, just good at setting traps. You know, good inside fighter and outside fighter. Canelo is a complete fighter. You know what I mean? Whether you guys want to give him credit for it or not. You guys say drug cheat. You know, you guys say, well, he's been in close fights. You know, you keep bringing up Floyd Mayweather. Well, I just got to tell y'all like this and keep it real with y'all. Canelo Alvarez, when he lost to Floyd, it was a learning experience, and he's evolved, transformed into a complete fighter since that fight. He have had close fights, but he have dominated a lot of tough, dangerous fighters. He's learned a lot since that fight, gained so much experience, so much knowledge when it comes to the sport of boxing, has so much experience, been in there with so many different styles. You know what I mean? Been in there with so many different styles. made so many adjustments, have progressed, evolved, and transformed to elite level fighter on the highest level. And you think that this kid that never been in there with that type of style, never been in there with an elite level fighter. I'm not saying that he's not going to get in there and win rounds. He's not going to get in there and do good and have his moments. Not saying that. But I'm saying you think that this kid has what it takes to beat Canelo Alvarez. You guys really got to pay attention to these fighters. If you do film study, you guys got to pay attention. Now, I pay attention. I do film study. I study these fighters. And I'm just telling you right now, Caleb Plant does not have what it takes to beat Canelo. He can't stop Canelo. He can't stop him. He can try to outbox him, but Canelo is good at cutting off the ring. Canelo can be fast on his feet, as far as getting over there to break down his opponent and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So you can say Caleb Plant fast on his feet, got good footwork, good head movement, lateral movement, pivoting. Canelo can do all of that. Canelo has punching power. Canelo is a very dangerous. He has the ferociousness, the aggressiveness, the ferociousness, the elusiveness, the explosiveness, the mean combinations, the counter-punching ability, everything. Canelo, range ownership, ring IQ. He has it all. Canelo has seen this style before. He have seen a Caleb Plant before. Caleb Plant have never been in there with a style and a fighter that's on the level of Canelo Alvarez. And he's going to find out that it's going to be too much experience. Canelo is just on a whole nother level. He's going to find out. He's going to get in there and he's going to realize that, man, it's nothing that I can do. But you got to have the confidence. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe that you got to have the will to win. I believe the kid do want to win the fight. He want to be great. I do. He want to, of course, he want to fight the best. He's stepping in the ring with Canelo. And maybe you can say it for a payday, but I just really believe he worked hard to get to this point in his career where he has a chance to become undisputed in his weight class. He's one of the best guys in his weight class. But Canelo is going to stop him. Canelo pushed him to warn him that you in trouble. That push was to warn Caleb Plant that he's in trouble. And Canelo Alvarez had to let it be known that you're not on my level. I believe Canelo late round TKO, maybe unanimous decision or a late round TKO. I believe Caleb Plant might get stopped for the first time. I think Canelo might stop him. He'll have a few rounds, a little success, but it's not going to be enough. Once Canelo Alvarez make the necessary adjustments, he can't step in the ring against Canelo. Judging off his last performance, he can't fight like the way he was fighting his last opponent. If he go in there and do what he did in his last fight, in there with Canelo, he's going to get destroyed. So, of course, he got to bring his A game. Just keeping it real with y'all. Andrew Tucker World, I'm out. Much love and respect.